Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Little Filmosa. Myself, I'm YJ, and we have
Showing here.
And June, hello.
Hello.
Welcome to our long time listener or new listener.
I wonder we have how many long time listeners?
We have 3, right?
Yeah. So every episode we increase by one.
No,
Not bad,
I
not
mean
bad.
like us, 3 of us are the long time listener.
Yeah. Anyway, today's movie is titled Dangal. It's an Indian movie directed by Nitesh Tiwari. This is my second time watching this movie, and I got to say I love it. I love it so much. I will
Me
give this
too.
movie, an 8.9. And it is a movie about growth, a story about underdog who overcome all adversities to finally become the champion. And this kind of formula doesn't go wrong. And for example, some of the great movies like Hugh Jackman's Real Steel, or Nick Cheong, John Garfield Unbeatable, Kung Fu Panda, and the kind of movie that give people hope, or they can become a winner like the main character.
Oh, another one is the Lee Chong Wei one.
Honestly, yeah. Did you guys watch? Actually, in this movie, I did think about Lee Chong Wei, but I didn't watch that movie. Or do you? Have you guys watched before?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Is it
How do
acted
you?
by Lee Chong Wei himself?
No.
He got free.
Well, he already retired, so why not?
Yeah, we are Malaysian, so we have to mention about him.
So what would you give the movie, Shui?
Oh, same as you, that I really love this movie and I enjoy it a lot. It's a movie that it really feel very good, very well paced, well directed, and well acted. Even though the movie is long, more than 2.5 hours, but I never feel bored throughout the movie. I will give it even like very close to even higher. I give it 9 actually. I just see not much. I just see not much.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't see much flaws.
This is very high.
I didn't expect that. I thought the detective or killer kind of story will become 9 for you. But they expect a comedy to become 9.
Is it
I thought
comedy?
I thought only these depressing movies will give Shui will give like 9.
Yeah. That's what I thought as well.
I think I appreciate the technicality in the movie a lot. The directions is very. It's not easy to shoot this movie, but oh my god, it feels so real, the whole the whole wrestling part, and I really
I love your you said well paced. Yeah, throughout the movie is very well done. Never feel bored, like you said. Yeah. So June, what would you give the movie?
Quite similar to y'all. I think about 8.5. It's very inspirational, like you say, and I really like this kind of movie, right? Like I told you, the Lee Chong Wei was also quite inspiring because it's like very close to home. But this one, additionally, I agree that it's very hard to shoot because the wrestling scene is I don't know how they do it though. It's so choreographed. It must be choreographed like a lot of times to make it so real, right? I really don't know, but it's quite amazing.
Yeah. It's a great because it's common to have a sport team kind of movie, but unlike the one that we have seen like 100 times, the American football or baseball or football, Dangal is a story about this freestyle wrestling, which itself is already very interesting. Moreover, the wrestling story with female as one of the main characters, even more interesting. Right?
I have the same thoughts as Wei Jun. I first think the first scene still okay, but when the first time the small kids the kid actor they wrestling, I was wonder how they shoot. It is very difficult actually, and but if make it really very well paced lah, then very well acted and feel very real and intense, man. Then I was throughout the movie the wrestling scenes are I think amazing, man. And some more is from female perspective. I find it very and trolling, man.
Yeah. There's a lot of feminism theme inside,
Yeah,
which is
but
really
this-
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, but this movie has the most montages that I ever watched.
Well, it's
but, yeah.
unavoidable. It's a movie about winning certain sport in competition. Montages is definitely there.
Yeah,
There's
but-
only one montage, right? Which is at the start,
no,
right?
there's so many.
Like the training scenes are also
Yeah.
montages. Like when she keep winning, when she the kid part that she keep winning, that's also montages.
Oh, it's montage. So you say, I thought montage, you say, oh, only got the ones where the scene where got the subtitle.
name.
No.
The
Okay, topless
introduction, all
guys.
the topless guy.
But that's
All the
where
naked
you see
guys in
the
movie.
you see the credits, right?
Yeah. And
So
then-
even without credits, it's also called montage, is it?
Yeah, and
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's like a series of event with just music and with
Oh.
little or no dialogue.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like
over-
during their
and-
training, when they wake up in the morning and they run in the field.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
When like over a time, like it was a long time, but then they use montages very fast to show you the
Right.
progress.
Just try to, okay,
Yeah,
let you
yeah.
kind of know what's going on.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Like suddenly a song and then they train very hard and then the next scene is they become adult and then and then she
and-
slowly become rebel the father,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think quite a lot of scenes that when they singing the very typical Bollywood songs that time, it was usually montages.
They make especially the song, right, for this the Bollywood songs, right?
I think
It's
so
like
because
Dangal.
because the lyrics are match with the situation
Yeah.
totally.
Yep. I mean, probably it's OST.
Wow, that one.
The Dangal song keep stuck in my mind after I watch. Keep playing Dangal.
Yeah. Dangal.
Even though the one montage where they are training, it's very funny, but it's still somehow kind of sad, right? You see them, it's like have to train so hard when they are so young because of his father's goal or what do you say, dream to win a gold for the country.
I think I like that part as well, that it doesn't only shows because a father or a parent they force their dream on their kids. This is what usually I don't really like, but in this case but that's why luckily they have established another scene that explain how they change how they change their thoughts, and that's why they start to fulfill their they also agree with the father and they also train harder one. I like that part. It doesn't just shows that they just keep just keep training to fulfill father's dream lah. But it's really quite a bit sad that is that they sacrifice a lot for their childhood. Actually, it wasn't easy, man.
That scene that you mentioned is not just for the sake of the movie. It's actually reflect the reality itself. So it's even more impactful when they realize that it's better to to have a
Goal to work
goal,
toward, right?
or dream or something instead of just getting married at the age of 14.
Yeah, actually that scene when the 14 years old girl that married one, I almost shed the tears, man. I think the child actress are really good. Actually, it's really good. All the child actress are really good here. Then when she say you I feel it's very powerful. Although it's like kind of cliche, but I feel it's very powerful. It make the whole transition that they start to buy their father's training is to give yourself a future that you can choose, rather than just marry at such young age. It's kind of illegal, man.
Yeah, 14 is super young. Crazy.
Oh, definitely.
But I'm not sure if it's illegal in India.
I don't know. That's why I
Is
think
it
this
illegal?
also-
Actually, I know a lot of countries there. The age of consent is kind of low. I think, for example, Japan, the legal age is 13.
Wait, how do you know that about Japan?
It's a general knowledge.
General knowledge.
Yeah.
I wonder what kind of context that you come to find.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, there's a lot of good dialogue shot and interesting, fun dialogue that I found out. It's like one of it is when the father have a conversation with his wife, he said, "Who will marry the girl?" And the father, I will make the girls so capable that they will be the one to choose the boy.
Choose the I love that. I feel that.
I don't know why I love it. I love this sentence. And another one is I'm both the coach and the father, and I can only play one role at the same time. That one is also quite.
I think talk about okay, this movie I'm not very familiar with Indian movie but Amir Khan is one of those that I familiar at least from Three Idiots and this one, and but I think he particularly quite very good here, Amir Khan. I even think it's better than in Three Idiots that time, but he was younger as well lah. But he hears you can see him as because you see the age transition as well. When he was younger, he really like has the passion, want to win the gold medal and in international. Then until when he's older, when he become an old father and all this, I feel it transition very well, and I feel him as a father, the pain that he also feels that. Certain sadness like he need to sacrifice. He see the hardship that the girls go through, and but at one point he really want a good future, and also of course also his dream lah, a good future for the daughters lah.
I didn't know he was in Three Idiots also.
He was the lead for Three Idiots.
I think that's where he gets famous.
By the way, 3D is also highly recommended.
Yeah, highly recommended. That's why he is one of the I think he's one of the most famous Indian stars. And yeah, this movie produced by him as well. And I also wanted to say there's one scene that shows that he is very buff one when he was a wrestler. Then but all the scenes he's like more like fatter or like fat old father. Yeah. He really just pump up himself for that particularly one scene, for all the muscles. I was like,
but then the fat one is real also, is it?
Also real, yeah. He really pump up for that. I salute the professionalism of all the actors and actresses here. They really put in the effort lah, because I think they train for the wrestling. The girls especially, they train wrestling. I get some info. They train for wrestling for 9 months. And 6 days per week actually is almost like Olympic level training already. That's why I think that's why
they can act so well. It's
that's why
all the action is so good.
Yes, because when I see, I do feel that I don't think it's only it's choreographed definitely, but so the skills and everything is so real. Then I really salute their dedications. Is in here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even the kids part also, I was like, that scene is so intense. Like the first her first wrestling scene with the boys, the young when they were young.
Yeah, this movie portrays some of the most stereotypical Asian culture. Yeah, like most Asian country, the family prize for a son instead of a daughter. That's one of it. And then in the most classical comedic moment, the father only get daughter every time up until the fourth child, and it's still a daughter. But as funny as it is, I can feel the sadness from the father. His acting is like you can feel. His dream is crushed because he couldn't get a son to fulfill his
dream.
So definitely I'm very immersed in the acting, no complaint on the acting.
Yeah, me too. I really think from everyone, I think everyone is good here. The actor, the actress, the child actress as well, especially. I imagine the child actress also got training here.
Do you think
there's a very funny scene I remember of the child actress which actually acted very well is when they wanted to tell their father they want to stop the training and they blame on each other. It's like Papa, I have something I want to tell you. Then Babita cannot take it anymore.
Yeah. They point it to the other one.
That is such a sibling things to do.
Yeah, so Babita cannot do it anymore. Then Babita was, huh? Then it's like, oh, but Gita also, she's sleeping at the class and everything. Yeah, because she's too tired. It's very funny, I feel.
And there are a lot of fun moments, honestly.
The Omkar, the
the guy,
the cousin,
the boy
the cousin
that-
is funniest.
Yeah, he is. He's a comedic relief.
I just let you all win. All along, I just let you all win.
Do you think Amir Khan looks a bit like Mr. Bean?
Is it?
No.
No.
I don't
Not at
think
all.
so. I don't think so.
Okay, it's just me then.
You really think?
I think he looks a little bit like Mr. Bean at one point.
Huh?
Is
Yeah.
it?
No.
I can't. I don't link it.
Okay. Or did you guys even watch Mr. Bean at all?
Of course, who doesn't watch, or at least who doesn't recognize the face of Mr. Bean?
Okay.
Johnny English.
I actually honestly I'm not sometimes I don't like force gender agenda in a movie, like force feminism in certain movie. I don't like that. But this movie but I find it bland. The theme, the feminism theme and the story is bland. Somehow it's a true story ma. So that's why I feel, and somehow I think for India as well, I kind of feel that India's women don't really have the it's very unequal. Then I feel this movie play this part very well lah. Like it's cliche, but then I buy it, man. I just totally buy it. All the feminism motivation.
But you say that it's bland?
No, blend with it. It's blend with the team.
Bland, not bland. I thought it's BLAND. It's like
BLEND. Sorry,
it
broken
blend very
English.
well. Okay.
Yeah, it blend very well with the
I see.
team.
I see. Yeah. I agree. Only the end part is a bit. His speech, is a very typical. You
Yeah.
win for all the girls, is it all the people, all the girls in the country or something?
Yeah. But as I say it's cliche, but then. But I buy it lah. As in, I also.
It's only
I
that one,
think
so it's fine for me.
So
True.
So the only thing is I can criticize about this film is I try to read up like what's the true story behind it, right? And whether it's everything is portrayed like accurately. So I think the movie actually portray the father as like can do no wrong. His methods are tough and everything, but it actually works, right? And there's this particular scene on his conflict with the National Sports Association where they train right with the coaches and stuff. They don't allow him to come in, and the coach seems to be doing all the wrong things, which I don't think it's like 100% like that. I think there's also another side of story that says that the father keeps insisting coming inside to the National Sports Academy and get their daughters out for extra training, because he totally believes like you have trained like crazy hard in order to win. But from the other side, I think the National Sports Association, they are like, actually there's an optimal level of training. If you overtrain, right, it's also bad, right? And also the daughters are aligned with the National Sports Association. Like they are just pure exhausted every time when they go out with training like that. So I think there's a bit of
different. Yeah.
like a bit of over exaggeration in the movie, which I think I mean it's good, because I think the movie wants to portray the whole thing as like very positive, very inspiring.
Yeah. The
you
father is
just-
the inspiring figure. He's the one who
Correct.
helped them
And
win.
the father is the producer of this movie.
but I think
Joking.
they are. I mean, need to be more realistic. The viewers probably like need to be more realistic. As I said. It doesn't mean that you always like you can be always perfect, right? I mean, the characters in real story, there are always some flaws. Yeah.
Actually, true story quite often it has another side of story one usually. Then, but I usually feel that it doesn't need to be 100% accurate. Because also, because it movie man, it need to have dramatized moment and event, yeah, and also it need to take certain stand. Then so I quite used to it already.
Yeah, it's
Every
like-
time I watch a true story event, there's another side of story one.
It's like passion wins overall anything, you know. You have passion, you will be success.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't find much flaws of this movie. I agree. I do think that certain moment, I think they dramatize it a bit for movie sake lah. But I find it okay because maybe I also don't know much about these true events. Yeah, then so that's why it doesn't took me out of the movie. I totally immersed in it.
It's like the second montage, right? After the girl realized that the father's good intention, and they start to train and then start to go for competition. I think that point onwards is also, I love the continuity, you know, through, it's like after she win after she lost to her first match, and then she came and then she asked the father,
yeah.
when is the next fight? Oh, I love the one.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
After she becomes the state champion, the story still continues. And one thing that so impressed on the way they make these stories, that I thought this movie is only about them winning the state and then that's it, you know. But the continuity, I don't find it like suddenly or anything. What do you think?
It's the movie is I like this part as well. It's very well fleshed out, the whole movie. You see like from young, then go to become like states, then after that go until
Adult.
national. Yeah, but
From
it
long
doesn't
hair
stop
become
there.
short hair become long hair.
Yeah. I
Then become short hair again.
they become
short
short
hair
hair
again.
again, yeah. Then it's like very well fleshed out. Like you see the whole journey, and you can feel that it is for someone to be a champion is never easy.
I feel that every scene is a different kind of story. It's like afterward is after the second montage is the focus on his father, and then afterward focus on Babita instead of Gita. Yeah. So I love it. It's like
I thought it's focused on guitar rather than Babita.
All of them got their focus, I think.
first half is Gita, and then second half is Babita.
Yes.
It's actually, I totally forgot about Babita. It's like one Gita is like win championship, and then the story suddenly just focus on her, and then until she wins the state. And I totally forget about Babita. it's nice that, you know, she has more time later.
But both of them are gold medalists.
Yes.
Yeah.
Although the movie focused on Gita first, I think because she is the first one to win the gold medal in India in wrestling, so that's why they focus on Gita first. Then Babita one, it was just show later. But because the movie also already very long.
I think they are like that family, like 3 gold medalists or something. Yeah. It's quite and then another one is in MMA or something. It's like a fighter family, man.
It's crazy, man. But do you guys, I honestly, when I watched this movie, I did think of Lee Chong Wei, you know. Do you guys think, does it do the same to you guys?
I didn't watch the movie, so I don't know.
That's the first thing I said, right? Lee Chong Wei.
But I didn't watch the movie as well, but it keep reminding me that it keep remind me the feeling when last time, like when Olympic, we keep on like we stay in front of the TV to cheers and everything lah. It does remind me of that experience lah.
Yeah, like Ola Bola, you know, Ola Bola.
I didn't watch Ola Bola as well.
Oh my god.
Oh, I watched Ola
I
Bola.
think Wen Jun is the most patriotic here. Watch a lot of Malaysian movie.
I watched Ola Bola, okay.
Okay, not bad.
Oh, Putri Gunung Ledang also. Is it
Putri Gunung Ledang I watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last match, right, you know, it's so intense and so
Yes.
nice. I love it.
Yes.
The second last match. It's actually the second last match. After the second last match, I actually lost interest in the match already. Because the second last match is so intense.
Oh, you mean with the Nigerian opponent?
Yeah, semi-final.
Okay. That one was particularly I think one of the best.
I think that one's supposed to
scene.
be final. It's so good.
The true. I was like, oh, that is so intense, man.
Yeah, it's like watching the whole sport.
And the skills like demonstrate here is much more very so skillful and so good, man. I was like, this whole movie, how they shoot, man. A lot of scene you can see that it wasn't stunt. It wasn't like stunt double. Certain scene you can tell that. I was like, I very amazed, man, by their
Are they professional
dedication.
wrestler? No, right?
I checked. That's why I purposely checked. Are they professional wrestler then become actress here?
No, you mean the
actually it
Nigerian
wasn't.
westler or?
Oh, you mean the
No,
the
no, I
overseas
mean
one? I don't know.
all of them. Not right.
The few leads I know is train only lah. They train 9 months as like Olympic Olympic.
I use so much attention towards the scene that afterward I'm so exhausted. It's like the final scene. It's like, oh, whatever, you know, she surely will win, you know. It's I know that she will definitely win. It's not that intense anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, but the semi-final also she'll definitely win, right? Because we know for a fact she's a gold medalist, right?
I know, but that's the
But
first.
still, you still very invest in it.
Yeah, so invested in it. It's like so
I mean,
crazy.
sure, but I always know that she will win, lah.
I got a little burnout.
I pause a lot. Pause a lot in
Me too.
between scenes. I was like,
That's why it recalled me of the experience that I watched Lee Jong Wei. I cannot pause, but then I sometimes feel that it's too intense. I need to get away a bit. Like else I'm scared that I will get attacked or whatever.
what? Wow, you're more patriotic than.
I don't know. I don't know. I just very invest in it. And you don't say my mom dare not watch Lee Jong Wei's match at all because she's scared she cannot handle the tense the intensity.
Is it? It's like if I watch it, I already have a feeling that he will gonna lose anyway. So I watch it with this in mindset. So when he wins, I'm so happy. When he loses, like okay, it's fine. He did his best.
You know, is this Malaysian mentality? That's why we still haven't get our gold medal.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
I don't know. This is another thing.
Yeah. That's why the Lee Chong Wei's title is 败者为王.
Yeah, like he's the
loser is
king
a
that
king.
who fail.
Yeah.
It's
I think we
sad
should
lah.
watch
It
that
is
one
sometimes-
time. If you guys are more interested in it.
Because it goes into the. Because India is also not particularly good in sports in a way.
True.
And this is like some kind of big breakthrough for them, I think. But not at the highest level yet, because highest level will be Olympics, right? So
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
they-
the gold
I don't think they
medalist.
get it,
And in Commonwealth, and it's similar to Malaysia, lah. We have gold medals in Commonwealth, but never Olympic.
Yeah, never.
Yes.
Yet.
We are still waiting our breakthrough.
Yeah.
And
See,
Singapore got their
I'm an
Olympic
improved
gold
Malaysian. I'm an
already.
improved Malaysian. Yet.
Yet, okay.
Did
Yet,
India
I
win
like the yet.
gold before in Olympics? I think so, right?
Probably.
For
you know,
sure.
You
so
mean
long.
Malaysia? Malaysia
No,
never.
no.
Probably it's
No,
wrestling,
India.
and then people will laugh at us like they won the Olympic.
Oh, they have gold medals, definitely. Yeah.
Because India is different. They have so many people. Their population is so huge. Sometimes sports is also quite depend on how many the population as well. Because
But
not really.
Singapore
probability.
has a gold medal.
Yeah, that's why only one. No, yeah, no, only one. Like come on, we still don't have yet. That's why Singapore was very happy, man. I can
Chances
feel
to
them
produce
now.
a good one is high, but then you still have to see their support from the national.
Yes,
And then their
yes. I
facility.
think that's why the movie purposely maybe make it more dramatized on the part that about national coach and the national things. I think they want to highlight
the country
that
doesn't
the lack
support
of
them.
the country lack of support over there.
Yeah.
I think also kind of apply in Malaysia.
Probably. Yeah. Then this movie has everything, right? It's like humor, tension, emotional, touching. Just an overall great movie.
Yeah, me too. It's all very feel good movie.
I cried.
India
when-
just have 9 Olympic golds up till now. 9
What?
since the beginning of Olympics
India.
until now. Yeah. I
Actually,
just saw.
not for their population. It's really not a lot, you know.
Yeah, it's very very low.
When
Very,
That's
Yeah.
why
very,
Yeah.
that's why probably the movie's correct in saying that there's lack of support from the government. on the sports department.
Oh, their main one is field hockey.
I thought it's
Olympics.
I thought it's cricket. Cricket is not an Olympic, right?
I think cricket is not. Yeah. But if cricket is there, like confirm I think they will just whack everyone.
That's true.
No, YJ, just now you say that you cry at which scene? I'm curious.
Oh. There's only one scene that's quite intense. It's like when the Babita call the father, and then the
Guitar
call the father, and then she just silently there listen, even though the father is mad, and then when he heard that it's from Guitar, she's like tension, and then we listen, and then he says sorry, and then the scene is so
Yes.
I cried.
It's very wholesome.
Yeah.
I think that's why I say I feel the actress and the actor like Amir Khan and everyone they nail it. I think not only wrestling part, the emotion part also totally like you feel that you feel them lah. Even though it's cliche, but I still feel them lah. Very well acted.
Yep. Anything else from you guys? I don't have anything else from my part.
I think me too. I think I have said all the good things. Yeah. And I don't have any much that I really dislike.
Nothing. I think that's all.
Right, that's cool. So next episode, we're gonna do this very special movie. It's special, a classic, I would say. Happy Together. It's a movie by
Wong Kar-wai.
And it's acted by Leong Chiu-wai and also late Leslie Cheung. Yes, and its Cantonese movie title is Chun Gong Jia Si.
Yes.
Hopefully you guys will watch it and join us in our next podcast. Until then, see you.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.